Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. We're back on time. I hope you're awake and ready to rock and roll this morning. We got lots to talk about this morning, although I have a feeling, what time did we go live yesterday morning? 8? I have a feeling that that jived a little bit better with some people. They liked that 8 a.m., but we're back, 6:15 a.m. I can hear some things happening out in my living room, meaning like with the dogs, like, you know what, just lay back down, just go to sleep. We're gonna make some energize. I've already done my first thing. I got up, I did it right away. So now we'll make some energize. So good morning, good morning. How is everyone this morning? How are you feeling this morning? And if you were at Coach Summit last week, are you feeling like you're a little bit back on track? Are you starting to feel like you're catching up on your sleep, on your food, on your things? Tell us here's your whip around this morning, because I feel like we have new friends in our Energize Live family. Tell us where you're joining us from. Okay, so while I grab some water for my Energize in the comments, also if you're new, it's very important for you to understand this is participatory. Okay, participatory meaning interactive, and you need to engage. Okay, so you need to take your little thumbs over to your comments and you write in there where you're from. Okay, that's what you do while I get a cup and make some energize. Lady, you're gonna need to calm down. I can hear you out there. Calm it down. I'll use my Sparta Nation cup this morning. Sparta Nation is the name of my Team Beachbody coaching team, and it's Thursday, and Thursday is always like celebrations for us. So we'll use our Sparta Nation cup, and our hashtag for Summit, really our hashtag for the rest of the year is light the freaking fire. Like, light the freaking fire. So let me see where everyone's from. Minnesota, Eastern Shore of Maryland, Rhode Island, Michigan. Oh my gosh. We're very East Coasty because it's 6:15 in the morning. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, curvy to fit, I don't even know what that means. Can we please make that your name so that we can have a conversation? What time zone are you in? Is that mountain time? Like, is it 4:20 a.m.? Like, well done you. Wow. Ohio, Chicago, New Hampshire, Nebraska, Tampa, Hershey, Pennsylvania. I love it so much. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and we were having a conversation, and she messaged me about the conversation we have had regarding Instagram handles. She's like, I think she said, like, do you have a podcast or something about that? Or where was that episode? I'm like, no, girl, we just talk about that every single day. And I can't remember what her Instagram handle was, but I responded to her in my DMs. And she responded back with, like, thank you so much. And when she responded back, she had changed her Instagram handle name. And I'm like, you know what? My work here is done. My work is done because you changed your Instagram handle name, and now I know who I'm talking to. And her name, I think, is Amy. And I'm like, now I know. So I haven't done a podcast on it. We just talk about it every day on Energize Live, that your Instagram handle needs to be your name and not anything else, so that we can actually have a conversation with you. So let's make some Energize. This is only strawberry lemonade. It's what I'm completely switched to. I don't do anything else now. Strawberry lemonade energizes life. If you're drinking anything other than that, get out. Just get out, because I don't know who you are and what you're doing. We're putting some collagen in there. I've already done my first thing, so now I'm going to do my Energize. I did my first thing literally right when I got up this morning. My alarm went off. I came in here. I did my first thing. I put it on my story so that you could kind of see how I was making it. And now, an hour later, I am making my Energize. So that's kind of how that goes. Today, we have two topics that we are talking about. And that is, thank Julie. What are we talking about? Planners and lift more. planners and look more. Stephanie Mead. Okay. Seems Jessica. I don't. Is your first name Jessica? Can we make your Instagram handle be your first name Jessica, please? That'd be amazing. And what is SL? Did I say something that is? Oh, strawberry lemonade. I got it. Sorry, I got it. You love certain. I can't. I don't. Sometimes I don't get abbreviations. Okay, Stephanie, were you on Energize Live yesterday morning? Because yesterday morning's Energize Live, I'm gonna actually put it on my story again today, was exclusively literally about first thing and last thing and how to incorporate into your life. We talked all about it yesterday. So if you have questions about first thing, last thing, that is the episode to go back and listen to, yesterday's Energize Live. Good morning, Heather. Good morning. Good morning to all our Energize Live friends. How are you feeling this morning? What's your energy level this morning? You feeling good? Like are you feeling? Listen, I just ordered myself a new necklace because I kind of lost my edge over the past couple years. I think as so many of us have, and it feels like I'm coming out of the forest. It's like the past 2.5 years as we've all navigated a hard time, and I really got super intentional on my mindset work and all of that. It's like I've been walking through the forest and clearing the forest and going through the forest and all the things. And it feels like I've come out of the forest. And JV with the Edge is back. And I think I said to my team, if you like JV with the Edge, we're going to get along really well. If you don't like JV with the Edge, this is going to be a hard place for you, because I'm not playing around anymore. I am not playing around anymore. I'll be honest with you, I do think I have been playing small, and I have gotten complacent in some areas with my leadership. I've gotten complacent in some areas of just growing and leveling up as a leader. And because this past 2.5 years have been a challenging season, you tend to extend more grace. And I don't want to, it just feels like it's been so hard. Yes, it's hard. Life is hard, and it's been hard, and it's going to be hard again. And at some point we have to put our line in the sand and go, you know what? Yep, it's hard. My heart's not special. Everyone's got hard, and it's time to move on and take the lessons from the last 2.5 years into the future and actually freaking do something with their life. So I am like over it with the, it's hard. Yeah. Okay. Knock it off. And I just feel like I've gotten a little bit complacent in my leadership. I've gotten a little bit complacent in my own leveling up, which is so interesting given the intentional personal growth journey that I've been on. I still feel like I've gotten complacent, and I'm done with it. And so if you like JV with an Edge, if you like extra truth love, if you like, because here's the reason why I believe so deeply in your potential. I believe so deeply in what humans, specifically women, can do in life, that I feel like sometimes I'm not bold enough in just calling that out and holding people accountable. I think you come to Energize Live. I think you come to this community because you want to be held to a higher standard. No one shows up at 6:15 in the morning freaking randomly. You just, oh, look what I stumbled into. I said that even in St. Louis in the workshop that I did. Like, no one just randomly stumbled into St. Louis and wandered into the dome, into this workshop where I happened to be speaking about habits. I was like, gosh, I wonder how that happened. No, you showed up here on purpose. It's very intentional that you're here. It's very intentional that you're here. So then let's do something with it. And let's stop getting complacent, and let's stop letting ourselves off the hook. And let's get people in our lives that will put us on the hook and hold us there. You know why? Because that makes us better. And it's not about, here's why I think women get twisted. well, she's so mean, and she's just so, it's just to benefit her, and she's so mean, and she doesn't understand. Knock it off. Knock it off. A female holding you accountable to your goals and dreams for life, a female holding you accountable to the life you want to create on purpose with purpose isn't mean. Because you wouldn't say that about a man. So knock it off. And also, don't you want to be on the hook for your life? Don't you want to be held accountable for your life? Don't you want to be held to a higher standard for your life? Don't you want to not get to the end of your life and go, woulda, coulda, shoulda? Because that sucks. How many success stories do you need to hear before you write your own? And at what point are you going to start writing it? I decided today. Actually, I decided Monday. I decided Monday. So from this point on, if you're going to show up to Energize Live, you better bring that energy and you better come with the expectation that I'm likely going to call you out. Because I'm not calling you out, I'm calling you up. I am calling you up to the next level version of yourself because we all have one. And here's what I need from you to do the same thing for me. I need you to do that for me too. If you feel that I'm getting complacent, if you feel that I'm letting you off the hook, if you feel like I'm playing small, I need you to do that for me. Because this is a community of people that help each other and lift each other up. I heard this great podcast yesterday where it said, we can expend our energy a couple ways. We can actually be pushing and trying to help, or we could reach back and pull and lift and empower and step up. That's what I want to do. You know, I'm lifting you up. I'm pulling you up. I'm calling you up. And I know, just like I know there were people who would show up to my group exercise classes when I would teach live group exercise classes at the Y, and they would show up and nothing about them would change. And they would show up week after week, month after month, year after year, and nothing about them would change. And I'm like, what is the point? You know, you have to be receptive to someone going, squat a little lower, pick up a heavier weight. That is a skill transfer into the rest of your life. You have to be receptive into someone going, knock it off and get to work. So if you're going to continue to show up to Energize Live, I need you to continue to show up, to be called up, and to be doing the work on your end. On your end. You can't just show up and go, this is awesome. I needed this. You got to get off and go fill out your freaking planner and do some personal development and move your body and pick up a heavier weight and get to work. Because this world needs us at our A game. So if you thought we had truth love before, we're about to take it to the next level. And if that's not for you, I need you to know. I believe in you. I love you as a human. I believe in your potential. And if this community isn't right for you, if the vibe isn't right for you, you need to know that that's okay. There's 7 billion people in the world. There's plenty of people that you can follow on Instagram that might be more aligned with you. That is okay with me. That is okay with me. You don't need to make an announcement. You don't need to tell me that I'm too much. You don't need to send me a mean DM. You just need to go, oh, she's not for me. And it's okay. That's okay. On the flip side, if you are ready to be called up and step up and level up because the world needs us now more than ever, then this is going to be the place for you. And I want to actually expand our community to more humans who want to level up, and I want to filter out those who don't. I said it. Okay. Let's go outside because I want to show you that it's not tough love. It's not tough love. It's truth love. Knock it off. It's not tough. No one's being tough. No one's being tough. It's called being truthful. It's called telling you that you're capable of more and you're playing small. It's not tough. It's truth. Okay? So we're going to stop. Enough of the tough love. Okay. I'm going to show you my planners. And then we're going to talk about lift more. Because I'm hopeful yesterday's conversation about first thing, last thing is a great resource for someone to go back and listen to. I'm talking quietly as I walk past our bedroom door. It's a great resource for someone to go back to listen to if they have questions about first thing, last thing. And I want this conversation today to be a resource perhaps for people if they've got questions around the program Lift More. But first I have to show you the planners. Okay, so first of all, but Ann, we're not using that term anymore. I'm just telling you, if you're on Energize Live, we don't say tough love. I said what I said. So, and I say that with love. So, I'm going to show you these new planners. Okay, the new planners will be available for order next month. And we did things a little differently in that I've already paid for them. And so they are here. They will be in stock, and shipment should be a breeze. We continue to learn lessons every time we do these planners. That's what life is. Experimenting, innovating, learning, growing, evolving, doing something different. And so we've ordered all the planners in. They will be in the warehouse. So when we actually put them on sale, there won't be a pre-order. It'll just be an order. And we wanted them in time for you to get them for the equinox in September, because then that'll be the last 100 days of 2022. Can you even believe that? Like, that's where we are. It's so freaking crazy. And I want to do something different with them. So I'm going to show you what you already know. This is what you already know. They come in this gorgeous plastic to keep them nice and clean and pristine. I just got these last night. Okay, we can't get them out. There we go. Okay. So you already know this, right? This is, you have this. This is what this looks like. Okay, here's the edition, which I'm so excited about. You have 20 pages in the back of just blank notes. So as you're doing your personal developments, as you're doing anything, you're on Energize Live. And you've got your compass planner right there by you. You're on Energize Live. You write down something that you heard that really resonated with you. And we just didn't have that before. I don't know why I didn't add that in automatically. I don't know. But you learn, and you know better, you do better, right? Know better, do better. So 20 pages of blank. 20 pages of blank. And that will be in all the new ones. And then I think that's the only edition as far as pages. So there's the black one. It's gorgeous. I love it so much. It looks like what we all have right now. But then, and I only have one of the two new colors that would be available, because the other one's on back order right now, of course, because it's 2022. You're not ready for this. Are you ready? I'm so excited about this. So you will be able to choose from black, which you have, blue, and then also white. White will be the third color. Oh my God, I'm up and at it already. So I know the blue. What the blue? Or white. Oh, okay. Jessica Seams. First of all, we need you to change your Instagram handle so that your first name is first. And secondly, you, I think, are new to our Energize Live community. Welcome. Love having new people. Love it, love it, love it. We've been talking about the planner for 6 months. So I'll try to find an Energize Live where we go through all of it so that you can see that. And then next month, I'll probably go through it a little bit more. I know the blue. I mean, are you kidding me? And then there will also be white, and the white will have black writing. So you can choose from black, blue, or white for the cover. And then you'll have but you know what, Jessica? You can also go back to Energize Live and explore, because this is episode 192. Can you even believe that? And then they'll have the 20 extra pages at the end. 20 extra pages at the end. So I am super excited about this blue's gorgeous. I mean, it's stunning. And I love it so much. And I also love the white. Even though it's on back order and I don't have a hard copy in my hands right now, I'm very excited about the white too. I love white and black. You all know that. Just make life easy, white and black. There's just something about it. gorgeous white planner, right? So I'm super excited about that. And let me know any other questions that you have. Any of you that have the planner and are using the planner, tell me something you love about the planner now. Would you? Just for our new Energized Life friends so they understand kind of the concept behind it. Also, Jessica Seams, who needs to change your Instagram handle. When you buy the planner, you get a series of videos that walk you through how to use it. I'm not just going to buy a planner and then just go. No, it's got a very intentional methodology behind it. Okay, now let's talk about something else that's happening with the planner that is brand new. So, for the planner launch, for this session of the planner launch, we have been doing some Zoom calls. So we've done 2 Zoom calls, and we'll do another one in August. And it's just what you kind of get with your planner. You got these 3 Zoom calls to help walk you through it, to help you with your goals, to answer questions. It's been I've loved our 2 conversations a lot, and because I love talking about goals and dreams. And then we'll do another call in August. Now, here's what's going to be cool. As we move into September, I am transitioning those Zoom calls into a really intentional and focused planner community so that people who purchase this planner will have an opportunity to opt in and subscribe to a private community where you get me all the time. You get me in the message thread, you get me on Zoom calls, and it keeps us very focused on what we're talking about. It's not a coaching group, it's not a business group, whatever, although those things will be talked about. It is a goals and dreams and focused vibe and a safe space to actually have goals and dreams and work through your challenges and all the things. So that's going to be an option for the second round of the plan. I'm so excited about it. I'm just really, really excited about growing our planner community because I want a really intentional space where people who purchase the Compass Planner invest in this community themselves too, and have an intentional space where they know other people have invested and that we can talk about goals and dreams, and we will honor that, and we'll provide that space for people to share their challenges and all of that. So that'll be a subscription situation where you have to invest in that to be a part of that community, and that will of course raise the level of the community because what are we about now? Leveling up. And free does not require people to level up. Investing does. So we'll get to that as we get closer to it, but I wanted to share that with you. Okay, then I wanted to use the remainder of our time, so we got maybe 5 or 10 minutes left. I was hoping to do a little bit more on Lift More, but we were talking about the planners. I would love to answer any questions that you have about the Lift More program, and you can use the question box or you can drop them in the comments. Is there any, because I have been prepping for it. I was prepping for it using Joel Freeman, the creator of the program, using his Beachbody On Demand interactive workouts. Then last week, of course, was just craziness at Summit, and I worked out a few days, and then workouts were kind of weird last week. And now that we've come back and the program has released, I am prepping for it with a very specific prep calendar that I prepared for Sweat Nation, my group who is doing Lift More. And I feel pretty tapped into what the program is going to be. My husband has started the program. Jesse has started the program. So I thought, let me just offer some time for anyone who hasn't started it yet, or if you have and you have concerns or questions about it. I've been in group fitness for 21 years. I have a lot of certifications. I have a lot of experience. Is there something maybe even you wish you could ask Joel but can't quite get to Joel? Is there something about the program you have a question on? Is there any concerns or challenges? And if so, I would love to offer this space for those. The bench, Deb, is a must because I was doing the sample workout. Full disclosure, we had a bench in Carmel, Indiana, and then we just gave it to Goodwill or we sold it or something. We didn't use that. We didn't bring it. We did not move it. So it got down here, and then Joel's like, now you need a bench. I'm like, thanks, Joel, because I just didn't move my bench. And I did the sample workout without the bench. And then I ordered a bench and the bench arrived. And I did the sample workout with the bench. And I was like, oh, it's amazing. I guess Joel knows what he's doing. There's a reason why there's a bench. There's a reason why. And you can get a bench for very little money, under $100. I think the one that I bought off Amazon, well, I don't even know, it was 120 or something like that. Very little money, and it really becomes a beautiful addition to a home gym, which so many of us have now. It's a home gym. It's like a gym membership in our garage. My husband was out there and my daughter was out there yesterday. I'm out there, it's a gym membership in our garage. And I just went on Amazon. I listened to what Joel had recommended. Make sure the back is movable. I noticed that because I watched all the prep videos that he did in the program so that I am prepared. And I noticed that he said that the footrests should not have pads on them. So I made sure to order one that didn't have pads on them. If you do your prep work, people, you can order the right one. So there's a good suggestion, Pam. Dick's Sporting Goods has them, about $120. Amazon has some solid options. Yes, they do. And they're quick. Amazon has solid options and in a lot of different price points. I had gotten our former bench off Amazon too. And it was a little more expensive, and I didn't really need all that. I don't know why I ordered a more expensive bench. You just need a simple bench. But you do need a bench, and it's a beautiful addition to a home gym, and everyone's working on it at home now. It's cleaner, it's easier, it's more accessible, it's more convenient, and if it's convenient, you will stay with it. Convenience equals consistency equals results, and you'll get results from this program. You're starting Lift More on October 3rd. Nice. Okay. So you've got some surgery coming up. You're going to start Lift More on October 3rd. Well, certainly there are plenty of programs that you can do kind of working up to that as well. So, the body workouts, Lift 4 that you can do on there. Are there any questions other than the bench? Oh, that's cool. Ruby said she found her bench online and it folds up. That's awesome because then you can kind of store it in a closet or get it out of the way. That's fantastic, especially for a small space. Are there any other questions or challenges or mindsets or anything about Lift More that maybe someone with a little bit of group exercise experience could answer, and maybe you can't quite get to Joel to ask him those questions? Is there anything that I could answer about it? Because I think this program is going to be a game changer for a lot of us, and I really want you to be tapping into it. I want you to understand the power of lifting heavier weights. I'm not doing the full Joel stack because Recharge is not vegan. So I do Energize. Hydrate does not settle really well with my stomach for some reason. And then I'll do the Vegan Recover on some days. Yeah, but I don't do Recharge because it's not vegan. Is it similar to Lift 4? I don't know what that means. Lifting? Program-wise? What does that mean? No, I don't do creatine. No, that's too complicated. I want simple. Here's what I love about Lift More. It's the same thing I loved about Fire and Flow, and the whole protocol is the same. Get up. Tap into Energize Live. Connect with your community. Start again. Get up. Go take your first thing. Go get ready. Tap into Energize Live. Make your Energize. Write in your planner. Go press play. Done. Right? Can we keep things simple? I don't need all the things. I don't need 42 programs. I don't need to work out for 6 hours. I don't need any of that. It's 5 days a week, about 30 to 40 minutes a day. 5 days a week, about 30 to 40 minutes a day is what the program format is. So Lift 4 was called Lift 4 because it was 4 days a week. This is Lift More. It's more. And I am quite sure if you just Googled Lift More too, there's probably all kinds of information out there on it. I use all kinds of weights, Karen. I use all kinds of weights. Like, that again, open-ended question. Remember, women, we ask better questions. I want you to ask questions, but I want you to ask better questions. What weights do I use? What weights do I use where and what? How? What exercise? Like what? Get specific. Lift 4 didn't resonate with you. Maybe you didn't like the cast. I don't know. Or maybe you didn't like that Joel wasn't working out. It was more of a personal trainer. Like they went for a personal trainer vibe in Lift 4. This is more of a group exercise feel. Agree, Chris. It's simple. It's all you need. We don't need to do 42 programs. We don't need to work out for 6 hours. Get up. Take your first thing. Tap into your Energize Live community. Make your Energize. Write in your planner. Go work out. Karen, I'm going to say this with love again. What does that mean? What size weights for Lift More? For what? For biceps, for triceps, for chest, for legs, for what? Like for what? You understand this is a full body program. Full body. So what size weights? Do I feel like, no, it's a total body program. It is a total body program. It's 5 days a week. There are 2 leg days in it as well, and a little bit of cardio HIIT, has some HIIT training, and there's a core component in every single workout. And here's the thing. It's 8 weeks of your life. So what if you just did it and lifted really heavy weights and finally, maybe for the first time, understood that when you lift heavy weights in your life, you also get stronger mentally. Like when you get stronger physically, you get stronger mentally. And after 8 weeks, if you're like, I loved it, awesome, I got great results, cool. If after 8 weeks you're like, oh, I liked it, wasn't my favorite program, it's 8 weeks of your entire life. Why don't you just go all in and lift heavier weights and see if that helps you actually get stronger mentally too. Like you have to try, because 8 weeks is going to pass. So why not pass it with something that's actually challenging you? I guarantee you, when you challenge yourself physically, you grow mentally. It's why Insanity Max 30 is such a pivotal program for so many people, which was also 8 weeks, by the way, because when you challenge yourself physically, you grow mentally. That's my slogan for this. Chris and I have been talking about this. My slogan is, first of all, let's get shreddy. And then my second slogan is, we're stronger together. We're strong together, like together mentally, physically, stronger together as a community. This program is going to make us stronger together as a community, stronger together mentally and physically. Pick up a heavier weight. Really discover and remind yourself how freaking strong you are. And it will translate into your life. And if you did Insanity Max 30 or Insanity or any program like that, you know how hard those programs were and how much they could change you mentally. This is the same. Tap into it for 8 weeks. What happens on the other side of 8 weeks? You're in better shape. You're a little bit stronger mentally. Does it have to be your favorite program ever? No, but it's 8 weeks. 8 weeks are going to pass anyway. What if in those 8 weeks you got in the best shape of your life mentally and physically? I think that'd be awesome. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. I do. The simplicity of it is just, it's incredible. I love it so much. Get up, take first thing, tap into your Energize Live community, make your Energize, write in your compass planner, go press play. There's your morning routine laid out for you. Okay, we talked about planners today. So more info on planners coming next month. Okay, I just want to give you a little sneak peek. My Energize Live community also always gets a sneak peek first. And we talked a little bit about Lift More. Yesterday, the Energize Live was all about first thing, last thing. Here's what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be sort of a coaching Q&A. I get a lot of DMs regarding coaching, like how to build a business, what to do, so many questions on coaching. And as much as I would love to answer all of them, of course, my energy has to go to my team first. But we can talk about some of that on Energize Live, and that way I can answer a lot of questions at one time. I can share with you experiences. Other coaches who are on here can help answer questions too, and then this becomes a beautiful resource for people if they have questions about coaching later. So tomorrow, Friday, Energize Live will be all like a coaching Q&A. So come with your questions, come with your challenges, come with your struggles, come with your objections, come with your, but I thought it was this. Just come with all that. Come on with all that. Bring that to JV with the Edge, and let's have a conversation around it. And talk about any of the questions that you have. And then it just becomes a resource for us to direct people back to. Like if you are a coach and you have someone who's asking you questions, you can send them back to this Energize Live, and they can get some of those questions answered. So we're going to kind of co-create a coaching resource together tomorrow morning. And if you have questions and you're like, I've been considering coaching, it'll also be a great resource for you. On the Edge with JB. That's right. On the Edge with JB. So we're going to kind of co-create a resource together tomorrow and then have it moving forward. Cool. So that'll be tomorrow's Energize Live. We'll be talking about coaching. Come with your questions, come with your challenges, come with your struggles. Do not come with your excuses, and do not come with your BS. I said what I said. Go write in your planner right now. Go move your body. Go press play on Lift More. Go do the sample. If you haven't unlocked the program, go unlock the program. Go make your Energize. Go do all the things, and let's make Thursday absolutely magical. Have an awesome day.